Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, would you please rise for the platform party and faculty processional?
President Lorenz, the summer and fall 2018 graduating classes of the 4 schools of Seminole State College are assembled.
Good evening. My name is Samantha Cerisi, President of the Student Government Association at the Altamont Springs campus. At this time, I'd like to introduce the singers for our national anthem, Seminole Sound. Our vocal jazz students under the direction of Professor and Maestro Diana Campbell. Please remain standing as we honor America.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, stood so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red breath, almost bursting in air, gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated.
Let's give Professor Campbell and Seminole Sound another round of applause. Good evening and welcome, distinguished members of Seminole State faculty, fellow board members, family and friends, community members, but most importantly, members of our 2018 summer and fall graduating class. I am Scott Howitt, the very proud chairman of the District Board of Trustees for Seminole State College. Every month, our board hears the most amazing stories from your fellow students about their challenges, their aspirations, and their triumphs, often against significant odds. On behalf of the entire board, it is my honor to congratulate all of you on your extraordinary accomplishments. Tonight is extra special for me and my family because my sister-in-law is receiving her 4-year bachelor's degree tonight. Congratulations, Christina. We know that to become a college graduate, it has taken great personal sacrifice and incredible dedication from each of you. We are proud that you are here tonight to celebrate your success with your fellow graduates, your family and friends, and with our faculty and staff. Please know that the board has their best wishes for a very prosperous and fulfilling future for you. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until all members have been introduced and I would ask that the platform guests remain standing until all have been introduced. Starting from my far right, Frank Bongioni, Associate Vice President, School of Academic Foundations. Michael Staley, Associate Vice President, School of Engineering, Design, and Construction. Dr. Cheryl Sicati, Associate Vice President, School of Business, Health, and Public Safety. Dr. Stephen Summers, Associate Vice President, School of Arts and Sciences. Samantha Cerisi, Dr. Lisa Valentino, Associate Vice President, Academic Services. Samantha Cerisi, Student Government, Altamont Springs Campus. Sophia Acosta, one of our graduating students who will deliver this evening's Student Challenge. Dr. Kevin Jordan, Faculty Senate President. Dr. Dick Hammond, VP, Information Technology and Interim VP, Student Affairs. Dr. Laura Ross, Vice President, Academic Affairs and Chief Academic Officer. Dr. Georgia Lorenz, President, Seminole State College. Alex Setzer, Vice Chair, District Board of Trustees. Dr. Tina Calderon, Member, District Board of Trustees. Daniel O'Keefe, Member, District Board of Trustees. Would you please join me in giving these dedicated individuals a warm round of applause? Now I would like to invite Dr. Kevin Jordan to deliver the Faculty Challenge.
It's a great pleasure and honor to be able to talk with all of you for a few brief moments. Unfortunately, my time in speech class likely is much further back in my past than yours. So please bear with me as I start with a banal observation. Graduation is a milestone. These diplomas, awards, and certificates that live in frames, files, or that place you forgot about, which houses other important things that you wanted in a safe place that you would never forget, mark milestones in what should be your pursuit of lifelong learning. And that's cliche number 2 for those of you grading the speech. Though this milestone is marked by such a serious and grand ceremony, I mean, just look how we're all dressed right now. It's largely arbitrary. Today is merely a point on a line that tracks your acquisition of knowledge and skills. And if we're going to pause to celebrate arbitrary milestones, we may as well use some of this time to interrogate what it means to even have knowledge. I like to think about the gaining of knowledge and skills as a line graph that steadily builds over time. We start with virtually nothing but a few biological imperatives and gradually build our stores of knowledge over the course of our lives. Of course, in the line graph of my life, I don't like to adjust for things like forgotten knowledge, speech class, 99% of organic chemistry, and lyrics to countless songs. So I like to think that my knowledge stores build in one direction, and that makes me feel good. But what I want to suggest to you tonight is that the graph of how much we know is less instructive than the graph of how much we think we know. The line that represents how much we think we know starts similarly. We begin roughly at 0 and steadily build our confidence in ourselves and in our concepts of our own knowledge. For most of us, our sense of how much we think we know skyrockets around adolescence and peaks somewhere between the ages of 15 and 23. My younger brother thought he knew everything at 15. I came to think I knew everything at around 22. I was a late bloomer. But what follows these peak years of how much we think we know is what I'd like to focus on. Rather than continuing to expand what we think we know, our pursuits of greater knowledge create a reversal. The graph of what we think we know starts to move in the other direction. We start to realize just how much we don't know. As you all go on to gain more focused knowledge, I ask you to consider that gaining expertise is a narrowing of sorts. You will be digging deeper and in a more narrowed scope. But as you dig deeper, the further you go, the more you realize the depths still left unexplored. You will reach a point where the graph of what you know and what you think you know work in opposite directions. The more you learn, the more you will also understand how much there is yet to learn. So I studied 18th century British literature. If I have an area of expertise, that's it. But I have a recurring nightmare. My fear is that I somehow end up on Jeopardy, and I'm introduced along with my specialized area of knowledge, And then the first category we work through is 18th century British literature. And I get all of the answers wrong. They were on authors I hadn't read or genres I had little interest in. I'm humiliated. People look at me like a supposed great chef who can't even boil water. I'm exposed as a fraud. Of course, this is an irrational fear, perhaps irrational only because I've never tried out for Jeopardy, but it stems from realizing how much I still don't know. So my challenge to you all tonight, do not fear the reality of not knowing or let it fuel irrational recurring nightmares, but embrace it. Use it as motivation to continue to pursue more knowledge, more skills, and more understanding throughout your life. The challenge is to embrace uncertainty and delay certainty. There's nothing wrong with admitting we don't know enough yet. The initial answer to most of the important questions in life is, it depends. Embrace it depends. Begin your explorations of the most important questions first by trying to find out how much you don't know. This self-reflection can be difficult. I certainly enjoyed feeling like I knew everything at the age of 22, but it's vital. Knowing what you don't know allows for perpetual growth. It lets that line of what you do know continue to rise. It will be what allows you the opportunity to celebrate many more arbitrary milestones throughout your life. Thank you. I'd now like to invite Sofia del Pilar Acosta, summa cum laude, graduating with her Associates in Arts degree, to the podium to give the student challenge.
Good evening, class of 2018. I want to thank everyone at Seminole State for allowing me to speak here today. I feel it is an honor and a responsibility to be asked to represent you, the students, in this day of celebration. I want to begin by sharing a quote by Steve Jobs that says, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something. You have to trust your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. Because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart even when it leads you off the well-worn path. And that will make all the difference." And looking back on my journey to get here to Seminole State, I realized how those dots were the challenges that led me to where I'm standing today. I remember at the beginning of my sophomore year, as an anthropology major at the University of Puerto Rico, I had just passed my driver's test. And when I started to overcome my fear of driving on my own, Hurricane Maria hit my home the very same week in September. It was then, during the storm, I understood what true fear felt like. The fear of not knowing if my family and I were going to be okay. There was no power, there was no water, no cars on the street, and nothing was working. Dust and debris covered the streets of my neighborhood, and what once was a lush green valley of my hometown became muddy and gray, destroyed by the storm. Weeks went by until we got our first sliver of communication to the outside of the island. Through a battery-operated transistor radio, my mother and my father heard that Seminole State was honoring state residence fees to all displaced students. With the help of my aunts and uncles living in the States, airline tickets were purchased, and on October 10th, I left Puerto Rico with my brother by my side for the first time in my life, leaving my immediate family behind. You're all going to have something that challenges you. The question is, will you have faith to take the risk? I had to face the challenge of being displaced away from home, being in a strange place and speaking a language that I was not used to. But I had to take the risk of boarding an airplane and coming here if I wanted to stop the uncertainty of falling behind on my education. And for that to happen, I needed to have faith. I had to have faith in God, in myself, and those around me like family and friends. Faith is the foundation of strength. Strength in yourself makes taking the risk less scary. Knowing that those around you believe in you will give you the courage to believe in yourself no matter what the outcome. And once you believe in yourself, you will accomplish any goal and tackle any challenge. Finally, class of 2018, I leave you with this. The choices you make are the dots that will define you as a human being. So don't be afraid to face the hurricanes that will come your way. Don't be afraid to take the risk that will lead you off the well-worn path and follow your heart. What I ask of you is to have faith. Have faith in the things you value, whether it's your family, your friends, or your religion. Have faith that life has a plan for you and things will work out. Or as Steve Jobs said, have faith in whatever it is that's bigger than yourself to get you through. Because that faith is going to enable you to get to your destination, where you can look back and see how those dots did connect. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Jordan, for the challenge, and Sophia, thank you for your challenge and sharing that amazing journey. So thank you. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Seminole State College's president, Dr. Georgia Lorenz. This is Dr. Lorenz's first commencement as president of Seminole State College. Dr. Lorenz joined the college in August of this year. Prior to joining Seminole State, she served as Vice President of Academic Affairs at Santa Monica College in California, having started at that college in 2005. In her role, Dr. Lorenz had direct responsibility for providing leadership and administrative oversight to the college's instructional programs, including curriculum, 21 academic departments, satellite campuses, learning resources, distance education, continuing education, and health sciences. Of the many achievements, Dr. Lorenz led a team who received the Award for Innovation from the California Department of Finance, $2 million, in partnership with Arizona State University to implement a guided pathways framework redesign of the college. The team was also invited to participate in the American Association of Community Colleges Pathways 2.0 national project. Dr. Lorenz earned her PhD in Educational Policy, Planning, and Administration at the University of Southern California, where she received the Delta Epsilon Dissertation Award of Merit. She holds a Master's of Science in Education and Social Policy from Northwestern University and a Bachelor of Arts in English from Stanford University. Since joining Seminole State, Dr. Lorenz has focused on getting to know the college and our community to begin to develop a strategic plan which will build on her predecessor's legacy and guide the future of this college. Please welcome, for the first time, to the graduation podium, our new president, Dr. Georgia Lorenz. Get him.
Good evening, and welcome to graduation. It's my pleasure to be here tonight to experience your joy and excitement as we launch you, our graduates, on the next phase of your amazing journeys. Congratulations to all of you. Tonight we celebrate you and all the hurdles that you and your families have overcome to get you to this point. This is both an ending and a beginning of the next chapter of your lives. Graduation is a very special time for all of us. What makes this graduation extra special is that it is my first at Seminole State, and I'm so proud to be able to share this occasion with you. When I first came to Seminole State for my interviews for this position, I was amazed at the care that our faculty and staff took for all of our students, the warmth of the college community, and our commitment to academic excellence and excellence in teaching. Since I've been here, I've been impressed by the dedication of everyone at the college. The faculty, staff, and administrative team at the college are incredible, and our students are even more amazing. The college has not only met but exceeded all of my expectations, and my expectations were pretty high. I want to applaud you all for putting your trust in us and seeing the value of an education at Seminole State. State and community colleges, I think, are one of America's best-kept secrets. Between 35 and 50% of all students in higher education, African American, Hispanic, white, and Asian students begin their educational journey at a state or community college. I feel it's my personal mission to help employers and community members understand the value and quality of a state college education. Many of you may have thought a college education was not for you at some point. Maybe you were a younger student or the first in your family to go to college, or you needed to juggle work and family, or maybe you decided on Seminole State because you preferred a class size of 25 rather than 500. Whatever the reason, we will have succeeded in making a difference if you go on to make a difference to yourself, your family, your community, and your future. We feel it is our honor and privilege to work hard to help our students achieve their goals and benefit the communities we serve. We are the community's college, and we are your college. We are laser focused on teaching and offering a high-quality education that I argue rivals any institution of higher ed. When our professors say they change lives, they really do, and we're here to provide a pathway to prosperity for all. In your program, you will find several stories of graduating students who have achieved great things and have their sights set on the future. You've also heard the faculty and student challenges, and I hope that you will take these words forward with you. Before we transition to the commencement address, let's recognize those in the audience who've helped you get to today's celebration. First, let's recognize our faculty and staff. Graduates, you know firsthand the personal interest that our faculty and staff take in your achievements. Your success is their success. So, would our incredible faculty and staff please stand and be recognized by our graduates and their families and friends? Thank you. Now your biggest supporters, our graduates, family, and friends. Thank you for your encouragement, your help with finances, your support of family and home life, and for all the things that kept our graduates focused on their goal. Graduates, please express your appreciation to your family and friends. So now is the time when I would typically introduce our commencement speaker, but tonight, that's me. I was both honored and humbled to be asked to be the speaker for tonight. You know, I've always worked in higher education, so essentially, I never actually left college. So as you can imagine, I've been to a lot of graduation ceremonies, and I love graduation. It truly doesn't matter whose graduation I attend, or even if I just see it on TV or a movie just for a minute, my eyes well with tears. It gets me every time. So I guess that's a sign that I'm in the right business. And it's not just that I get to wear this fabulous gown and goofy hat. It's so inspiring to me to see students like you who have achieved this significant personal accomplishment. It's so wonderful to be able to celebrate that accomplishment with you and to celebrate you. Ooh, excuse me. So, given my occupation, I've also heard a lot of graduation speeches. I've heard politicians and actors and musicians and lawyers and you name it, I've heard it. And speakers always try to lend some advice based on their own life experiences. This is kind of an intimidating task, particularly standing before such an accomplished group of graduates. But my hope is that I can share some of what I've learned since my own college graduation that might at least make you stop and reflect for a moment, and maybe you'll glean a kernel or two that will be helpful as you move forward into that next phase of your life. First, I want to ask you to think about this question. What problem or problems do you want to solve? I have found this to be a powerful question when weighing choices or academic or career opportunities. If you know the problem that you want to address, it will help you clarify your own decisions and your own path. And of course, the answer to this question may morph and change over time. This is a little different than urging you to find your passion. I think that this question helps, once you find your passion, to determine what you want to do about it. So what problem do you want to solve? I had a wonderful undergraduate experience, and a big part of what made it wonderful was that I had the opportunity to work as a peer counselor and educator during undergrad, and I loved it. I really enjoyed helping my fellow students clarify their goals, find a pathway to reach those goals, get resources to reach those goals, and help them through the tough times and over hurdles that might stand in their way. I became passionate about education, and I relished all of the training and development I received in that job. As I learned more about the university I attended, I realized that there were some people who figured out how to make a living at this. So I went to the dean of students and I asked him, how do I get your job? I wish that I had stopped every once in a while, particularly in the early stages of my career, to ask myself what problem I wanted to solve. I think it would have helped me to clarify my own purpose, my own mission, much sooner than I did. I think it would have helped me to gain even more from my academic and work experiences, and I certainly would have started working at community and state colleges earlier than I did. What I know now is that I want to use access to higher education as a tool for social justice, social mobility, and achieving the ideals of our democracy. Those are the problems I want to solve. Regardless of the field you choose to pursue, I hope that you'll consider this question. If you become a cybersecurity specialist, or an insurance provider, or a nurse, or an artist, what problem do you want to solve? Perhaps as an accountant, you want to educate and empower small businesses to achieve success and create family-sustaining wages for more and more of their employees. Maybe if you work in construction, you want to contribute to the infrastructure of Central Florida to help the region reach its economic and social goals. If you work in the health insurance field, you can help families pursue wellness and prevent chronic illness. There are a lot of problems out there we need your help in solving. The other thing I want to talk with you about is what I call the principle of care. To care about something or someone is a pretty simple concept. We care about our family and friends. If you're engaging in something that you really care about, you would do it with great care. Like if you enjoy photography, you might take great care in composing your shot. Or if you enjoy cooking, you might take great care in choosing your ingredients. We can all think of instances of this in our own lives, but I'd like to dig into this a little bit. When I think about priorities and values that have aided me in my career and what I've observed in others who are more successful, this idea of care really bubbles to the surface. My recommendation to you for success in your career is to care about your work. Sounds sort of obvious, I know, but in my experience, it is truly a differentiator between those who excel and those who get stuck. I think applying the principle of care is a more powerful concept than driving ambition or winning at all costs or outworking the other guy. Your first job is not likely going to be your dream job at your dream company or organization. Heck, it took me 20 years to find Seminole State College. You may not even know what your dream job is yet, but whatever your job is, do it with great care. Apply yourself and do the best you can every day. Let your work product serve as evidence of that care. It will not be clear to you in the moment, but I promise you that caring about the work you do and operating with care, whether you're a respiratory therapist or an accountant, will lead to that dream job in the future. Just last week, I visited the local call center for Florida Blue Health Insurance Company, which is an important partner and supporter of the college. The individuals who work there take calls from Florida Blue clients who have questions or issues with their healthcare insurance. And it seemed like such a great place to work. It was clear that the company prioritizes caring about the quality of your work, caring about the clients who call in, and caring about each other as fellow employees. The director of operations told us that one of the best vice presidents in the company had started as an associate in the call center. He said she's the best VP because, quote, she just cares so much. She applied the principle of care when she was answering the phones, and she applied it every step of the way along in her career, which led her to great success. And now she's a respected and valued leader. While I was working on my remarks for today and sort of struggling with my words, I did what I often do, and I reached for some chocolate. You know those little Dove dark chocolate squares that are so good? I keep them on my desk for a little post-lunch sweetness, and in this case, inspiration. Not only are they delicious, but they have fun little quotes in them, and these quotes are from everyday people like you and me. The other day, the quote inside mine said, "Wherever you are, be all there." It was from Isabel E. in Michigan, and I thought it was great and very fitting to this idea of the principle of care. You have to apply great care even to the parts of the job that you don't love. Every job has an element of tedium to it. The stuff you kind of dread, filing, making follow-up phone calls, cleaning up after events like this, stuffing hundreds of envelopes. You get the idea. Every job has something about it that is tedious and takes time. Chefs have to chop a lot of vegetables before they get their own show on the Food Network. Your faculty have to grade a lot of papers and tests in between the fun times that they're engaging with you in class. Wherever you are, be all there. If you're filing records for hours on end, be all there, be all in. If you're answering phones, be all there. Commit and bring your best self to the task every day, and people will take notice. You'll stand head and shoulders above the rest. So there you go, that's my advice that I want to share with you tonight. Ask yourself the problems you want to solve, care about your work, and wherever you are, be all there. I am so proud, bursting with pride, to be the president of Seminole State College. And I'm even more proud of all of you and what you've accomplished. Thank you for the opportunity to celebrate this important milestone with you tonight. I thank you for your commitment to go state, and now I want you to go far, wherever your future takes you. Now I call upon Dr. Kevin Jordan, who represents the faculty and will recognize our honor graduates.
As a representative of the faculty at Seminole State College, I would like to recognize our honor graduates. Several members of the graduating class have exceeded Seminole State College's graduation requirements and reached levels of achievement worthy of special recognition. On behalf of the faculty, we would like to take a few moments to recognize these outstanding candidates for graduation. Candidates are eligible for graduation honors if they have been in attendance at Seminole State College for at least 2 full terms. These students are identified in the program, and appropriate honors will be designated on their diploma. The honors candidates are recognized by their gold honor cords. Those candidates who have maintained a 3.2 to 3.49 grade point average will graduate cum laude. Would these candidates please rise and be recognized? Those candidates who have maintained a 3.5 to 3.79 grade point average will graduate magna cum laude. Would these candidates please rise to be recognized? Those candidates who have maintained a 3.8 to 4.0 grade point average will graduate summa cum laude. Would these candidates please rise to be recognized? I would now like to recognize those candidates who have reached the highest level of academic achievement by completing all coursework for their degrees with a perfect 4.0 or straight A grade point averages. Would all of those that have achieved a perfect 4.0 please rise to be recognized? Candidates who have earned at least 20 hours in honors courses and have 3.2 grade point averages will receive honors diplomas. These candidates can be recognized by their gold medallions. Will candidates for the honors diploma please rise to be recognized? Candidates who have earned at least 13 hours in honors courses and have 3.2 GPAs will receive honors certificates. These candidates can also be recognized by their gold medallions. Will candidates for the honors certificates please rise to be recognized? The Advanced STEM Certificate is awarded to candidates who have completed a specified comprehensive program of university-level science and mathematics courses with a minimum 3.2 grade point average. Would candidates for the Advanced STEM Certificate please rise to be recognized? Some candidates for graduation are members of Phi Theta Kappa, the National Community College Honor Society. These candidates can be recognized by the special gold stoles and gold tassels they wear. The fraternity colors are blue for scholarship and gold for purity. To be eligible for Phi Theta Kappa, students must complete at least 12 hours with a 3.5 grade point average. Phi Theta Kappa students must maintain a 3.2 GPA or higher to continue in membership. Would all candidates who are Phi Theta Kappa members please rise to be recognized? Finally, our candidates who have previously served in our nation in one of the branches of our United States military forces can be recognized by the red, white, and blue cords they are wearing. Would all candidates who are veterans of our military please rise to be recognized? This completes the presentation of the honors graduates and those wearing special regalia. Congratulations to all of you. It is now my pleasure to reintroduce Dr. Laura Ross, Vice President of Academic Affairs, for the formal presentation of the graduates.
President Lorenz, on behalf of the faculty of Seminole State College of Florida, I am proud to present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Applied Science degrees, Associate in Arts and Associate in Science degrees, post-secondary adult vocational certificates, and general education development diplomas. Each candidate has completed the requirements for the degree, certificate, or diploma for which he or she is a candidate. And on behalf of the faculty, I recommend that the appropriate degree, certificate, and diploma be conferred. Would all candidates for all degrees and certificates please rise?
As president of Seminole State College of Florida, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, with the concurrence of the District Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree, certificate, or diploma for which you have been recommended as evidence that you have fulfilled all requirements thereof and that you are entitled to all rights and privileges pertaining to that degree or certificate. To all members of the graduating class, as a gesture in recognition of having received your degree or certificate, you may now move your tassel to the left side of your cap. Congratulations. please be seated. Now is the time that we've all been waiting for members of the graduating class from each of our academic schools to come forward for the presentation of diplomas and certificates. The first to receive their diplomas this evening are our bachelor's degree graduates. I would ask that Dr. Laura Ross return to the podium for the presentation of our bachelor's degree recipients.
Will all candidates for bachelor's degrees please come to the platform? Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Business and Information Management please come forward?
Sergio Ricardo Bariles, magna cum laude. Lucitiana Diaz Perez. Brian Wofford. Brandon Mark Wangelin. Sarah Mussard, cum laude. Ludmila Asamusova, magna cum laude. Courtney M. Ross, summa cum laude. Michelle Lee Swindle. Megan Blair Worrell, cum laude. Shalini Seeley. Angie Elizabeth Berry, cum laude. Kristen M. Seymour, cum laude. Michelle Dawn Keegan, magna cum laude. Lisette Ashley Diaz. Robert Pierce. Carlo Leon. Payola Garcia. Brandon Haggard Arguiles, cum laude. Joy Jiang, cum laude. David Michael Blackwell, magna cum laude. Elijah Brumant, cum laude. Yasha Bishop. Brenda Alves Casiano, magna cum laude. Jessica Lynn Vieira, magna cum laude. Dominique Y. Belt. Sarah Elise Smith, magna cum laude. Alisa Caitlin Gould. Nancy E. McKenzie, cum laude. Bethany Raphael. Anthony Wade Lowe. Anthony J. Smigelski, cum laude. Josh P. Spadafora, magna cum laude. Kelly S. McIntyre, cum laude. Megan Lindsay Sears. Yesenia Betances. Jan Tejeda, magna cum laude. Rolenza A. Belizaire. Andrew Morris Edelstein. Rondell A. Johnson. Kiara Torres, cum laude. Jessica Lynn McCarthy. Roxanne Christine Moody. Jeffrey Motherin. Nicole Marie Ramos. Melody Victoria Odimas.
Roger Nico Subir. Christian Dior Williams, summa cum laude. Ikea Lebert. Jasmine Davis, cum laude. Shamiria Trene Rambo, cum laude.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Construction please come forward?
Andrew J. Meyer. Kevin Hosuk Yoon. Jonathan S. Idaspe, cum laude. Jake Pickles, magna cum laude. Larcy Broy. Sensuela Mincy, cum laude. Hector Espinoza Rodriguez. David Joyce, cum laude. Palmer B. Weeks. Tanya O. Sanchez, cum laude.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Engineering Technology please come forward?
James R. Castellucci. Justin Dean Kelly. Brian Grood, magna cum laude. Dominic Russell. Vanessa Lopez, summa cum laude. Latoya Michelle James.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Health Sciences please come forward?
Jennifer Karina Salguero, magna cum laude. Caleb James Ferguson, magna cum laude. Aldo Baños Arauz, magna cum laude. Alastair Rochester, cum laude. Charlene Rodriguez Santiago. Chelsea Gooley. Quenisha S. Lennon. Kelly Marie Hart, cum laude. Jovan Walks. Lakeisha Washington. Tiffany Sabino. Elise Patricia Tomar Warren, cum laude. Lorraine L. Newsom, cum laude. Arelis Romero Wilson, cum laude. Becca F. Humphreys, magna cum laude. Caitlin Morgan Bell. Susan E. Gibson. Kimberly Elizabeth Cassidy, cum laude. Brianna Moreno Lopez. David Christopher Adams, cum laude. Eric D. Williamson, cum laude. Kalia J. Carter, magna cum laude. Gabriel P. Puglisi. Alicia A. Lindsay. Kristen Nicole Strickland, cum laude. Cum laude, Lataya Mutawe. Kevin P. White. Brenda M. Dorman. Amanda Megan Rosario. Thomas Capps. Vanina Pedraza. Stephen Montfort, magna cum laude. Kelsey Lola Williams. Kelsey Langston Colmeyer. Caitlin M. Lauer, summa cum laude. Sheena LaFay Robinson, cum laude. Priscilla Marie Hernandez, cum laude. Christina Michelle Foy, cum laude. Shannon Nicole Thomas, cum laude.
Christian Ogle. Juliette B. Deed, cum laude. Carrie Lynn Swires, cum laude. Shayna Robinson, cum laude.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Information Systems Technology please come forward?
Charles James Wade III, magna cum laude. Jeff Joseph. Arlene Lopez, cum laude. Frederick G. Whitty Jr., magna cum laude. Adrian Joe Santos, cum laude. David M. Joseph. Daniel Peter Paul. Ashley Yumiko Dinsmore. Kaylee Marie Claire Elizabeth Tomko, magna cum laude. Thomas Brian Jacob Tomko. James Thomas Matthew, cum laude. Duvan Stanley Ochoa Polo. Chelsea Parsatan, cum laude. Kristen Parsatan, magna cum laude. Brianna Sine Cotton. Lucy Woodman, cum laude. Jonathan Alexander Owens. Jadel Jack. Jamil Jack. Ellen Christopher Cassignol, cum laude. William L. Davis, summa cum laude. Danielle Perez Cardelli. Ruben Jose Pagan. Eric J. Litsky. Delano Lucas. Edward John Franks. Michael J. Buchanan. Ryan M. Keegan. Randy Lee Woods, cum laude. Kathleen A. Reich. Matthew Garcia. Enrique Fernandez Lopes.
Alan Pfister. Ryan Scott Little, magna cum laude. Danilo Lano. Brooks M. Davis. Nicholas Morajan. Dominique D. Phillips. Michael Ryan Richmond, magna cum laude. Christopher Blanco. Sean Thomas Nagel, magna cum laude. Edward McMichael. Seth William Burtis. Joseph William Kleinsorge. Michael J. Newman, cum laude. Raymond Templeton. Amber Monique Solomon, cum laude. Paul Edward Knight, magna cum laude. Tando K. Bessa, magna cum laude. Gasparin Alexis. Alexandria Nicole Johnson, cum laude. Cody A. Reeves, magna cum laude.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Applied Science in Interior Design please come forward?
Lauren A. McCrae, cum laude. Crystal Helena Hess. Dale Marissa Hoffman, cum laude. Jana Palmquist, summa cum laude. Ali Shea Spicer, magna cum laude. Pamela Lamus Moadad, summa cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Bendel. Victoria Jane Robertson. Auburn Williams.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Stephen Summers. I'm the Associate Vice President for the School of Arts and Sciences. Will the Associate in Arts degree candidates from the School of Arts and Sciences please come to the platform?
Kayla A. Tague. Quaniqua Rochelle Pitt. Alicia Catherine Tidwell, summa cum laude. Michael J. Clavens. Justin Michael Aiken. Brian Mart, magna cum laude. Brittany Ann Torres, summa cum laude. Ty Johnson, cum laude. Cinnamon Neal. Christian Edward Flowers. Caitlin Nolan, cum laude. Faith Sella. Angel J. Ruiz, cum laude. Melissa Payola de la Espriela. Sarah Gloria Talado, cum laude. Sofia del Pilar Acosta, summa cum laude.
Esdras Jean. Romario Andres de la Hoz Villar, magna cum laude. Jerian A. Casado. Nama Masi. Alba Yvette Fuentes. Stephanie Kamari Matthews, magna cum laude. Elijah Nanjul August. Angelica Marie Cortez. Dominic William Chiavari, cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Vickers, summa cum laude. Noah Richards Davis, cum laude. Melissa Deanne Mullen, cum laude. Mickey E. Hinckley, magna cum laude. Marvell Tucker. Curtis Leonard Duran. Margaret Marie Marks. Brandy Marie Lee, cum laude. Nicole Leon Craig, magna cum laude. Jonathan Philippe Amador. Kathleen Foe, summa cum laude. Andre Staza Murcia, summa cum laude. Kenneth Dwayne Davis, cum laude. Christina Rhiannon Steinbeck, cum laude. Dwayne A. Hernandez. Michael James Wiles, summa cum laude. Chastity Nicole Gent. Emily Jane Laughlin. Renata McFarland. Chanel Bahadori. Tylene Trong, magna cum laude. Ciara P. Bahadori, magna cum laude. Christina Angeles Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Bianca J. Valdez, cum laude. Lauren Janine Dryden, magna cum laude. Polly Hope Belcour, cum laude. Natalia Hospital Villamil, magna cum laude. Ninoska J. Smith, cum laude. Christopher J. Acosta. Patrick Michael Bishop, magna cum laude. Rachel Blaze, magna cum laude. Samantha Jane Miller, cum laude. Anya Baptiste. James J. Isaac, summa cum laude. Sharifa Wilson. Daisha Coleman, summa cum laude. Christian Todd Fries, magna cum laude. Emmanuel Fries. Jeanette Susanna Rector. Victoria A. Whitaker, cum laude. Carson I. Gover, summa cum laude. Melanie Perez.
Carlette Laureen Bell. Deanna Marie Leary, cum laude. Stephanie Masilis, cum laude. Anthony Eufrazio, magna cum laude. Eleni Chelsea Lopez, cum laude. Carvin Joel Encarcion Vega. Daniel Guillermo Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Judy C. Rivera, magna cum laude. Bailey Leanne Langford, cum laude. Christopher A. Lewis. Kathleen Regulus Gilfucci. Danielle Festa, summa cum laude. Tara R. Haygood. Casey Moat. Christine Yvonne Sharpley, magna cum laude. Angelica Maria Martinez, magna cum laude. Patrick Hazel. Caitlin Barnum, magna cum laude. Devin Trail, magna cum laude. Devel Dante Perry. Emmanuel D. Davis. Maria Teresa Marquez Galindo. Michelle N. Rosado, cum laude. Victor Alonso, magna cum laude. Caitlin A. Gross. Brianna Michaela Blackard, magna cum laude. Mia Esteboni Santiago. Kristen Wheeler, magna cum laude. Colleen Narissa Lauder, cum laude. Robert J. Campbell, magna cum laude. Brenda Nicole de la Mata Gogni. Cynthia Almodovar. Cayman Jumara. Randy Young. Greg Malsenchek. Rachel Raquel Moniz, magna cum laude. Jillian Brittany Lee Gomez. Tamia Lois McCrae, cum laude. Nancy Noemi Rivera. Jaquasha Deshay Hillary. Jermaine D. Robertson, magna cum laude. Marguerite Eileen Rosas. Ashiana A. Brown, cum laude. Betsy Lindomira Rosas, summa cum laude. Kimberly Elizabeth Pinto. Danielle Hilton, magna cum laude. Isaac Minton, magna cum laude. Amber Perez Hernandez, cum laude. Kara Angel Nelson. Denver Borasas, cum laude.
Aaron Christopher Knight. Kenneth C. Leslie. Robert William Josephson. Cassie Ann Jarrell, magna cum laude. Kate Kim Todd, summa cum laude. Caitlin R. Mahwini, magna cum laude. Seher Toss, summa cum laude. Alice Ann Averett, summa cum laude. Holly Ann Perks. Zulika Brianna Grulon, cum laude. Tiffany A. Rodriguez. Kyler Christopher Bishop. Darshan Mystery. Haley Lynn Koshwitz, cum laude. Kelton Davis Brandley. Karina Stevenson. Jacqueline M. Curtin. Yumi Wolfgang, summa cum laude. Deborah E. Brady. Monica R. Smith Mitchell. Jonathan Hall, summa cum laude. Christina S. Gonzalez. Aurealis Uveris. Ivan Johensi Fontanez Mejia, cum laude. Katie L. Williams. Raymond Lewis Roy. Ivy M. Taylor, magna cum laude. Sarah Lopez, magna cum laude. Kelly Lauren Michaels, cum laude. Vanessa Taylor Medegi, summa cum laude. Zavine Nargis Prasad, cum laude. Christina M. Bartholomew, magna cum laude. Anna E. Brooks, cum laude. Juliana Uyoa. Michelle E. Radliff, magna cum laude. Miles David Radliff. Sampan Savarnara, cum laude. Pamela M. Self. Huang Tran. Andrea Karina Zambrano Gorter, cum laude. Megan Ali Barton. Michael Alexander Burns. Gabriela Gonzalez. Jalabeth Leon. Michelle Allen, magna cum laude. Jonathan Tavares Dady. Billy Jerome Cooper. Joni Rodriguez. Cecily Stanley. Carla Y. Benegas.
Danine Dort. Timothy Gabriel Peters. Catherine Patricia Murphy, summa cum laude. Sirani Jean-Baptiste, summa cum laude. Summer Rose Chiquillo, magna cum laude. Juan Huang, magna cum laude. Ashley Manette Davenport, magna cum laude. Emily Rose Hostler, summa cum laude. Yoris Aisha Delaguerre. Richard Swan Galen. Rosa Isela Valaquez Mariscal. Iva Marie Sneed. J.B. Francois. Addie Y. Aviles. Anthony D. Ekman, magna cum laude. Kylie Ann Griffin, summa cum laude. Jennifer Mateo. Crystal F. Flores, magna cum laude. Courtney Lynn Taylor. Sieda S. Adel. Jessica S. Seiler. Herschel Herring. Brittany Alicia McGowan. Brittany Nicole Hayward. Walter Vern Camps. Jennifer Jean. Kim Smith. Samantha Marie Wheelhouse. Eric C. Schoonover. Sedacia D. Anderson, cum laude. Amanda Renee Hamilton. Catherine L. Sword, magna cum laude. Nicole Hansen, summa cum laude. Shelley Kahana. Alejandra Garcia Briseno, magna cum laude. Carmen Manrique. Julemi Latouche, Magdala Joseph, Samara B. Redding, Abrima Seca, Usman Seca, Bianca Adriana Melendez, Peter Michael Velez, Colbert Duang Turner, Samari Milagros Morales Perez,
Caleb Isaac Aqua, Morgan Olivia Smith, Caitlin May Sanders, Ashley Nicole Riggs, magna cum laude, Gareen Galliera cum laude, Shavar Dylan DeShong, Sylvian Scotland, Tammy L. Petoskey, magna cum laude, Neusha Shaden, Michael Alexander Scott Hughes, Miksu Justilian, Adalyn Ruiz, cum laude, Kellyanne Block, magna cum laude, Amber Chelsea Sousa, Elena Mullins, cum laude, Carlene Chantelope, Cassandra Renee Rodriguez, Angela I. Allen, Angel J. Quinones, magna cum laude, Shatoria Scott Broughton, cum laude, Sade Tiana Gray, Tiffany Hill, Tiara Lene Rosado, cum laude, Danielle Romane, Jeff Olkowski, Mildred Ortiz, Amanda Soto, cum laude, Alicia Vihuen, Olivia Morgan Hedgick, summa cum laude, Brianna Henson, magna cum laude, Destiny Williams, Anna Elizabeth Fry, Andrew Bouthney, magna cum laude, Adrienne S. Holmes, Fabrizia Selena Cruz, Jasmine Moyer, Shemuel Harold Israel Roos, summa cum laude, Caitlin W. Wheeler, magna cum laude, Emma Dellis, summa cum laude, Caitlin Marissa Cazada, summa cum laude, Sydney Taylor Spires, cum laude, Desiree Mazra, magna cum laude, Haley Allison Furman, magna cum laude, Jose Enrique Ortiz, Bianca Maribel Ortiz,
Megan Elizabeth McCauley, magna cum laude, Isabella Maria Estrada, cum laude, Emily Christine Ward, Anna M. Orta, Leishla Ni Solar Rodriguez, Danielle Alvarez, magna cum laude, Michaela Manning, cum laude, Dwayne A. Domino, Alfonso Jose Benet, Arian Ramazani, Caitlin M. Lopez, Brendan Eric Berg, Francesca Olis Vital, Alatu Arieta, magna cum laude, Alexis J. Green, cum laude, Kenneth Zamir Fuentes, summa cum laude, Angelica N. Flagg, Taylor White, magna cum laude, Brandice Alia Scott, cum laude, Cindy Augustin, Cindy Rose Augustin, Augustin J. Manning, Micah Parka, cum laude, Ruth Z. Santiago, cum laude, Zeta M. Gamboa, Jabbar Powell, cum laude, Allison Rose Bartlett, Christopher Sergio Sorrentino, cum laude, Sharonda Stoddard, Leola de Jesus Delgado Tapia, summa cum laude, Cheyenne Niela Morales, Christina Lee Pacera, Shawana Vicky Duvra, Brianna Shanice Jackson, Tashira Way, Bobby Rael Lott, magna cum laude, Deja Nicole Stallworth, Samara A. Clore, magna cum laude, Nick Kazanowski, magna cum laude, Diamond Tatijana Renicia McMillan Galarza, Tinea Ayala Hanley, Cedric Corion Daquan Culpepper, Aiden Starpierre, Ingrid Gomez, cum laude, Cindy Lorena Andrade, Genesis Diane Colon, magna cum laude, Joseph Bergo, mentor, Kristen Morales, Abria J. Scotton, Brianna Kayshan Ward,
Ritika Malik, Tarisha Shante Johnson. Bianca Wilson.
Good evening. I am Dr. Cheryl Sicati, Associate Vice President of the School of Business, Health, and Public Safety. Will the candidates for the Associate in Science degrees and post-secondary adult vocational certificates from the School of Business, Health, and Public Safety please come to the platform?
Ankiel Shimon Jackson. Brianna Jada Shirless. Erica C. Medlock Dunn. Elizabeth Santillices, summa cum laude. Lydia Gillis. Alexandria Chi de Quattro. Brigitte Danielle Colley, cum laude. Miriam Brem, cum laude. Emily Ann Carino, magna cum laude. Justine Amanda Garcia, cum laude. Crystal Shamel Silpat. Amanda Eskin. Emma Marie Mendez, magna cum laude. Brianna Johnson, magna cum laude. Francesca Santiago. Tatiana Patrice Worthy, cum laude. Anna Maria Fuller, magna cum laude. Nicole Elizabeth Stroud. Jessica Lynn Whitener. Kimberly Michelle Paradis, magna cum laude. Andrew Collins. Destiny D. Gerals. Jocelyn Malagon, summa cum laude. Aliyah Salim Dalla. Alicia Carolina Fernandez, magna cum laude. Catherine Brancasio, cum laude. Brenda Ortegon Moreno, magna cum laude. Lori J. Brumley, summa cum laude. Ian Daniel Manette, magna cum laude. Rosalind Thomas Johnson. Carmen Patricia Flores, cum laude. Securia L. Robinson. Stephanie LeBron Figueroa. Nadia L. Findley, magna cum laude. Glennis R. Santana, magna cum laude. Patrice Latouche. Karina Devani Francis, cum laude. Xenia Pecora Dixon, cum laude. Stephanie Elias. Carolyn Tuxhorn. Allison L. Hodges, summa cum laude. Kevin E. Sims, cum laude. Hekmaret Urgen Sims, magna cum laude. Fabiola Lopez Velez.
Sarah Juanita Samedi. Shayla Maynard. Sharmona Dennison. David Blair. Cynthia Burke. Aisha C. Stafford. Adriana Bueno Costa. Stacy Jo Johnson, summa cum laude. Luis Santini Rivera, magna cum laude. Veronica Aquino, summa cum laude. Brittany Thompson. Brandon Ivan Brown. Andre W. Davis. Barbara Iris Payan. Laura A. Williams. Rachel Hui Yang, cum laude. Jamaica Stewart. Zamara Arlethea Honor. Yaritza Marie Irizarry. Felice Burrell. Samantha Wright, cum laude. Shannon N. Little, summa cum laude. Linda McFarland. Candace Anderson, magna cum laude. Yvette Monroe. James William Miles. Angel Baez, magna cum laude. Elvin D. Lopez. Patricia E. Armenteros, magna cum laude. Adrina Rochelle Dasher. Latori Smiley. Yadi Zatrine. Carrie Muse, magna cum laude. Sarah Catherine Nolan. Payita Demery. Elizabeth P. Popsui, cum laude. Jasmine Robinson. Shamika Davis. Sierra Michelle Felder. Joseph T. Ribaldo, magna cum laude. Lucas Hansen. Phyllis Diane Thompson. Ellie R. Tarbox. Samantha Ashley Moyano, cum laude. Ryan Tanner Ward.
Good evening. I am Michael Staley, Associate Vice President for the School of Engineering, Design, and Construction. Will the candidates for the Associate in Science degrees and post-secondary adult vocational certificates please come to the platform?
Gabriel McQuaig, Brittany I. Pomalis, Matthew W. Evans, Doris A. Mendez, Chelsea M. Fonseca, magna cum laude, Amanda Lynn Mulvey, summa cum laude, Nana Colley, Michaela Kenani Vernes, cum laude, Shivan Sanjeev Desai, Crystal M. Hanratty, Christopher David Clark, Trevon Pedway, Priscilla Rubio, Ana Rodriguez Perez, magna cum laude, Christopher Corbett, summa cum laude, Kenneth Mark O'Neill, summa cum laude, Carol Rose Ferguson, Patrick D. Boyd, cum laude, Jesse James Sharisky, cum laude, Federico Castro, Shirley Contreras Moreno, Andrea Canedeta, magna cum laude, Lavar J. Tamar, magna cum laude, Esteban Anthony Feliciano, cum laude, Michael Robert Porter, Delaney Strickland, summa cum laude, Bishoy B. Wanis, cum laude, Oscar Figueroa, Bijan Terani, Raven Broadnax, Jorge Enrique Martinez Gonzalez, Laura Elise Emery, Delaram Tavacoli, Angelica Denise Conti Bencart, Tyler Humphrey, Andrew J. Schluzas, magna cum laude, Daniel Morris, Joyanne Nicola Leach, Javier Oscar Galucho, Paola Linneo Solivar Burgos, summa cum laude, Martin de Jesus Castillo Perez, John Thomas Malinowski.
Good evening. I am Frank Bongione, Associate Vice President of the School of Academic Foundations. Will the candidates for a diploma from the School of Academic Foundations please come to the platform?
Angela Maria Jadot, Isabella Mijares, Megan Hendrickson, Cade T. Parrington, Elizabeth Y. Cabrera, Scarlett X. Otero, Madeline May Rose, Allison Sanchez Rosa, Holly Ross, Rebecca L. Burgos, Ayana Aliyah Anisha Chuwuka, Taylor Nicole Spice, Bianca Rivera Torellas, Kristen A. Darlington, Lorraine Stewart, Mary Ruby Hawkins, Aisha Kenyatta Adams, Harold Barona magna cum laude, Gabriela Francesca Jones magna cum laude, Anthony Wilkes, Alexander Abach Weathers, Catherine A. Parrott, Lillian R. McGinnis magna cum laude, Madeline Moore, Robert Vanny, Ronisha Jessica Brooker, Tiana Rosalie Rivera, Julia Laughlin, Elizabeth Alejandra Quinones Diaz, Tabitha Nicole Cohen, Roland Chow, Dylan Rome, Denelli Matias, Mary Catherine Hernandez, Mark Nicholas Lee Horton,
Jalen Blake, Jasmine M. Blosser, River Braden, Shanique Bryant, Kayla Elise Ely, Julie Fills, India Holder, Merlande Joseph, Miguel Angel Mora Gomez, William Patrick Slaughter,
Please recognize all of our graduates by giving them another round of applause. As we prepare to close today's ceremony, please join me in thanking Seminole Sound, our organist Randall Crum, and our bagpipers David Ensfelder and Reginald Lyle. I think you'll agree that they've added much to this ceremony. Let's give them a round of applause. I would also ask that you again recognize Dr. Kevin Jordan, our faculty marshal, our student representatives, Samantha Cerisi and Sophia Acosta, and all other members of our platform party. To our graduates, congratulations and best wishes for a most successful future. To everyone here tonight, thank you for joining us to celebrate your special graduate. And now I would like to invite Seminole Sound and Maestro Diana Campbell to sing our alma mater. Immediately following the alma mater, please remain standing for the recessional.
Seminole State, with the spirit that rings true.